Okay, let's say that you are collaborating with a generative AI tool such as ChatGPT or Google Gemini um, to create or to generate reports, lesson plans if you're a teacher, or working on a business document. So after getting the AI to analyze the content for you, how do you export the document or content quickly into Microsoft Word? Okay. So in this video, we're going to compare those two tools, Gemini and ChatGPT, and determine which one is easier to use to export the content from either Gemini or ChatGPT straight into Microsoft Word. So we're going to compare, try both tools and then try to rate them. So we're going to go through each of them step by step to see how you can export your content quickly into Microsoft Word to save time. So we are very busy people, so we want to uh, use an AI tool that can easily uh, and quickly export our content into Microsoft within few seconds. Okay, so we're going to start off with using either Gemini or ChatGPT. Then from there, we'll move to the other one to see how they can handle this exporting of the document. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you create documents for school, research, work or business, this video will save you hours. We're comparing two about AI tools, main AI tools, ChatGPT and Google Gemini, to generate content and then find out how easily each one of them can export the content quickly into Microsoft Word. So by the end of this video, you'll know which tool is better for formatting, editing, and exporting professional documents. I hope you'll enjoy this video. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to support the channel to grow. Okay, I'm going to use ChatGPT. So I'm going to collaborate with ChatGPT to help me with the AI policy. So let's pretend that I've been asked by UPNG admin to drop an AI policy. So I'm going to collaborate with ChatGPT to provide me with the various sections of the AI policy and eventually come up with a template that I can use to uh, drop the AI policy. Okay. Okay. I already typed the prompt that will uh, communicate with ChatGPT to provide me with the or generate the AI policy structure or template for me to use. So I've already typed the prompt, and the prompt has 5 sections here. So 1, role or persona, 2, tasks, 3, contexts, 4, output requirements, and 5, constraints and quality standards. So in order for ChatGPT to produce the right type of content that I want, I need to use the right type of prompt that will enable the AI to generate the quality content that I want uh, for my work. Okay, so this should this should allow ChatGPT to uh, generate the document that I'll need for the draft policy for UPNG. Okay, I'm going to click on the submit button on the right hand side and then see what ChatGPT comes up with. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the AI is analyzing the prompt and then interpreting it and then coming up with the framework, the template. Okay, so the number of sections here. Number one, policy framework and purpose. We have two, scope and applicability. Three, definitions and terminology. Four, governance and oversight framework. Five, guiding principles for responsible AI use. Six, acceptable and prohibited uses of AI. Seven, academic integrity and AI in education. Eight, AI in research and innovation. Okay. And number nine, data governance and privacy. Number 10, risk management and impact assessment. 11, procurement and third-party AI systems. 12, operational standard operating procedures for all for AI use. 13, capacity building and digital literacy. 14, infrastructure, security, and technical standards. And 15, monitoring compliance and auditing. 16, violations, uh, enforcement, and disciplinary measures. 17, complaints and redress mechanisms. 18, policy review, continuous improvement, and future readiness. 19, appeals. Okay, there are about 19 sections altogether. And I put in the form for the AI to provide explanation for each chapters or sections. So this explanation will uh, help me in drafting the AI policy for UPNG. Okay. So if I'm satisfied with the content provided or generated by ChatGPT, then I'll ask ChatGPT to export it to Microsoft Word. So I'm going to type this simple prompt here. Okay. I'm going to type export export the content to Microsoft Word and provide link for download. Okay. So take note of how many steps that I'm going through to export the document, the AI policy template here or guide here to Microsoft Word. So count the number of steps, and then we'll compare it with Google Gemini and determine which one is easier to use. Okay. So I type the short form here, export the content to Microsoft Word and provide the link for download. So that this should enable the AI to export the draft policy guideline here or template to Microsoft Word. So I'm going to click on the submit button. Okay. Okay, you can see ChatGPT has already completed the exporting of the AI template, and it has provided a link for me to download here. So I'm going to click on it to download. Okay, and then I'm going to click on Save As. Okay, so I'm going to place it in the download folder. Okay, so I'm going to click on Downloads, and then I'm going to click on Save. Okay, so I can go to the download folder and open it from there, or I'm going to click on Open File and check Enable Editing. Okay, so here is the template for me to start work on the draft AI policy. So when exporting content from ChatGPT to Microsoft Word, it takes a few steps. First step, you type a short template, type a short prompt for the AI to export the content to Microsoft Word. And step two, you download it into a location on your device, and then you can open it and check and then edit it, make changes if required. Then you can use it for your draft AI policy. Okay. So ChatGPT, it takes only a few seconds for it to export to Microsoft Word. Okay. So we're going to go through Google Gemini. We're going to ask Google Gemini to generate similar document, and we'll see how many steps it will take to export the template to Microsoft Word and compare it with ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. We're going to use the same prompt, and we'll ask Google Gemini to generate a AI policy template for me to use to work on the draft UPNG AI policy. So I copy and pasted the prompt already in the prompt box. Okay. So I'm going to click on the submit button and let's see what Google Gemini comes up with. So here we go. Okay, as you can see, it took only a few seconds for Gemini to uh, generate the draft template with explanations for each sections or chapters for me uh, to use to draft the policy for UPNG. Okay, so it has 7 sections here. ChatGPT came up with 9 sections, including the appendices. Um, Google Gemini came up with only 7 sections, minus the appendix. Okay, so I'm going to type a short form and see whether Gemini can export the template to Microsoft Word. So I'm going to type this short prompt: export the AI policy template to Microsoft Word and provide link for download. Okay. All right, I'm going to click on this and provide a link. for download. Okay, so I'm going to click on the submit button. Okay, unfortunately, Gemini cannot export the template directly to Microsoft Word. Okay, so this is what it says. I cannot directly export a file to a download link or email it, as I operate as a conversational AI and do not have access to your local file system or cloud storage hosting service. However, I can provide you with a new Markdown content formatted specifically for Microsoft Word. You can simply copy the text below, paste it into a blank Word document, and it will return its provisional structure and hierarchy. The instruction here: 1. Select and copy all the text in the box below. 2. Open Microsoft Word. 3. Paste the content. 4. Word will automatically recognize the headers and bullet points. You can then go to the Design tab in Word to apply a formal university theme. Okay, so it's the Markdown code here, right? And below it, it says, would you like me to expand on section 6.1, procurement standard operating procedures, to include a checklist of questions for the UPNG ICT department to ask vendors? So I'm going to ignore this for now. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to click on this one here. On the right hand side, I'm going to click on the copy button here. All right. So I'm going to open Word document, a new Word document, and paste it in. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you can check through and tidy it up, remove any stuff that is not necessary. So you can see that it is a bit untidy. Okay. So you compare it to ChatGPT, which works seamlessly with Microsoft apps, because Microsoft is the major shareholder of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT works seamlessly with Microsoft apps. Okay. For Google Gemini, uh, it works seamlessly with Google apps such as Google Docs, Google Sheets, Slides, and so on. So its main focus is on Google Docs, not other third-party apps that does not allow us to export directly to Microsoft Word. Okay, so the other option is to upload the document to or export it to Google Docs. Put the template to Google Docs. It is what Google says. To export this template to Google Docs, you can use the built-in integration between Gemini and Google Workspace. This process will create a new document in your Google Drive with the content pre-formatted. How to export directly. 1. Hover your mouse over my previous response, the one containing the template. 2. Look for the Share and Export button. It looks like a square with an arrow pointing up, usually located at the bottom of the response. 3. click on Export to Docs, or a small notification will appear saying Creating Document, followed by a link to Open Doc. 5. Click that link and the template will open in a new Google Docs tab. Uh, automatically saved to your Google Drive. Okay, so let's go up to the alien response provided by Google Gemini. Okay, here it is at the bottom of the response from Gemini, the template here. So just click on the three dots there and let's see. Okay, here it is. Export to docs. So I'm going to click on that. And you can see the message on the bottom left hand side. New document created. Okay, it's done. So I'm going to click on Open Docs. Okay. Okay. Now the template is now exported to Google Docs. Right. Okay, for Google Workspace users, if you're using Google Workspace and Google Docs as your main Word document for your daily needs, then you can stop there and you can continue editing it and develop the policy within Google Docs. However, if you want to export it from Google Docs to Microsoft Word, you can do that. So I'm going to click on File on the top left-hand side of Google Docs. So look for File menu. So you click on that and then click on Download. So point your mouse on Download and then move your mouse to the right and click on Microsoft Word. You can also do click on PDF document if you want to convert the document into PDF file. Okay. So I'm going to click on Microsoft Word. Then I'm going to click on Save As. And then select where you want your template to be saved. So I'm going to select the download folder here. And I'm going to save that one in. And then I'm going to open it to view. Okay. Okay, so we downloaded the Google Docs document as Microsoft Word. So now it's converted into Microsoft Word. So you can see that Gemini is has number of steps to export the template into Word. And I showed the first step by copying and pasting. And the second step is to export it into Google Docs, and then from there you download it as Microsoft Word. Okay. Okay, I mentioned the reason already. Is because the main focus of Google Gemini is its tight integration with Google Workspace and all those Google apps. So, all right. To conclude this topic, let's rate those two AI tools. So we have these post criteria here. Writing structure. Okay, I'm rating ChatGPT 5 out of 5 and Gemini 4 out of 5. Formatting control, ChatGPT 5 out of 5 and Gemini 3 out of 5. Direct word compatibility, ChatGPT 5 out of 5 and Gemini 3 out of 5. Google Docs integration, ChatGPT 2 out of 5 and Gemini 5 out of 5. Okay, so you can see ChatGPT works seamlessly with the Microsoft apps, especially Microsoft Word. The formatting is very powerful. Okay, and Gemini works and has tight integration with the Google Docs and other Google apps. Okay, so let's find out which activities those two AI tools are suitable for, so that you can, whenever you want to use work on a particular document, you need to choose which one that is more effective. So best of all, let's look at ChatGPT. ChatGPT is effective in when you're working on reports, assignments, or formal docs or documents. Gemini is good for quick drafts in Google Docs. Best use cases: use ChatGPT if you write academic papers, prepare reports or proposals, need precise formatting, want detailed editing instructions. Use Gemini if you work mainly in Google Docs, need quick summaries, collaborate online in real time. So, final verdict: there's no one-size-fits-all winners. But for exporting clean, well-structured documents into Microsoft Word, ChatGPT currently is the answer. Gemini is powerful inside Google ecosystem, but may require extra formatting once you move into Microsoft Word. So you have seen that through when I was using the two tools to generate the same document. So Google Gemini, it has tight integration with the Google Workspace, Google ecosystems. That's why it cannot export directly to Microsoft Word. ChatGPT works nicely with all Microsoft apps. Okay.